I'd like to talk to you today for just a couple of minutes about House Bill 4327. Abortion has always been a controversial subject, everywhere, but especially in the state of Oklahoma. Today's no different. With this bill, we are looking at one of the strictest bans on abortion in the United States. A woman will no longer have the option as to whether or not she will carry a pregnancy to term, unless, with a few restrictions, it puts her life at risk. In 2021, Governor Stitt signed into effect the heartbeat ban, which was just the second state to do something this strong by restricting any and all abortions after the detection of a fetal heartbeat, which is at approximately 6 weeks of pregnancy. That allowed up to 6 weeks for a woman to make the determination as to whether or not she would continue with a pregnancy. Women choose to terminate a pregnancy for many, many reasons. It could be mental health. It could be poverty. It could be that the pregnancy is the result of a sexual assault, rape, incest, etc. And you say, okay, well, there are things being put in place. There are changes being made to this bill that will allow for that. Only if it is reported to law enforcement. Only 1 in 9 women will report this to law enforcement. The mental anguish that goes along with a sexual assault of any kind, whether it be rape, whether it be incest, anything, is so large that it takes years for many of these victims to come forward and face the shame, the guilt, their abusers, and come forward with that information. So now these women will be forced, if they do not come forward to law enforcement, to carry these pregnancies to term, and in many cases have these children into poverty. I beg of you, please take these words into consideration. Look at the things that have already happened in Texas. These women have already fled to Oklahoma seeking abortions. The abortions in Oklahoma in 2020, there were approximately 9,400 abortions completed in the state of Oklahoma. That number arose in 2021, and those women were from Texas as their laws changed. Now, all of these women will be fleeing to other states, other places, to try to find services, to help them come up with the solution that they need for their lives and the life of that unborn child. Abortion bans do not stop abortion. If these women do not have the resources or the ability to seek those services outside of our state, they will find unsafe alternatives. We are not only forcing these women into decisions that will possibly force more women and children into poverty, but we are forcing them into decisions that could possibly be risking their lives. I call for all of you to consider stopping House Bill 4327 from happening. Thank you.